Alright, HadesOmega here. Just a little info about my KLX 170, alright? So, this is a KLX 140 with the KLX, with the 170 big bore kit on it from SX Parts, okay? SX Parts, get 'em. Basically, it's just a bigger cylinder and a bigger piston. And it has like a hotter cam in it. And I rode it 50. Oh, it also has a KX65 carb. Okay, if you guys haven't seen my install video, I have my settings there at the very end. If you guys want to see how I installed it and the settings on it. But for those, actually, I'll put my carb settings in the description. I'm trying to figure out what the range is on this bike. You know, ever since I did all these mods, I know this bike is a pretty fuel efficient. It's a little sipper, So we've gone 50 miles. I know the tank was full when we left today. I rode some of Mojave Road. Yeah, I rode like 19 miles of Mojave Road. Okay, and then we came here and I rode all around here. So this trip meter is accurate. So it's been recording all the miles I've been riding. Okay, and so we got 49.5. So, and we have. It looks like almost a quarter tank. Just ripping around. Yeah, so almost got a quarter tank. I did not hit reserve, okay? So there's still a little bit more to go till reserve. So that lets me know we can definitely at least go 50 miles, okay? My guess is this will get 60 or 70 miles. I haven't pushed it that far yet, okay? So this is KLX 170 with the 170 big bore kit with the KX65 carb. It also has a Pro Circuit T4 exhaust, okay? I hate it, it's so loud. If anybody makes a quieter one, please let me know. So we got 50 miles range. So well, not 50 miles range. That's how much I rode today. I rode 50 miles, 49.6. Okay, and that's ripping it, flogging it through the desert most of the time. Okay, and wide open. So it's pretty fuel efficient. So far, we've got 50. Like I said, we probably got a little more than a quarter tank left, and we didn't hit reserve. So that leads me to believe we can probably get 60, 70, maybe more. Okay, so. Definitely a lot better than the electric bike. The electric bike would have run out of power by now, definitely. So I'm still on the same tank of gas, and I'm going to go fill it up right now. So, alright, HadesOmega out.
Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So, I'm here at Reivew OHV, okay, on Reivew Road, okay? I did a video of me riding up and down Reivew Road, so if you don't feel comfortable driving your two-wheel drive vehicle down here, that's what it looked like. It's pretty sandy, but it's like a kind of like a graded dirt road, but there's like a lot of loose sand on it. So I saw Honda Civic driving down it. So okay, so this is the AAR for Mojave ride day 3. Okay, so we did the section from Basin Road. Okay, that's after Afton Canyon. We rode Afton Canyon the day before. Okay, I drove down Basin Road. Okay, I unloaded the bike and we rode the KLX 140 this time. Okay, or KLX 170. And then yeah, it was pretty dope. I don't think I would have wanted to ride that on the Light B. Definitely would have made it. It's just too much sand. The Light B eats up a lot of power in the sand. So I know the Light B can do about 20 miles of dirt. So yeah, it's not too good. We did close to 40 miles on the Mojave Road today. Okay, it was about 18-19 miles on the Mojave Road to get from Basin Road, the staging area, to get to Mojave Road and then ride to the preserve. So that's what we did today. Okay, from Basin Road we rode to Mojave Road, and then we rode it Mojave Road until we got to the preserve. So the terrain was, well, the terrain from Basin Road is a pretty nice graded road. Okay, you can ride pretty fast. HadesOmega was flogging it going down there. We did 52 miles an hour on that road. That's as fast as this bike will go, unfortunately. I could have sworn I got it up to 55 at some point, so maybe that's with the Supermoto wheels. It's pretty open out here. I'll talk about the Reivew area after, but we rode down the graded road, and then you go to, I think, AC something 8713 or 6. I'll put a subtitle below what the name of the trail is. Okay, and then that's where we picked up from yesterday from Afton Canyon. Okay, and then so we rode down. You ride south a little bit more, and then you we got on the Mojave Road. All right, it's starting to rain now. And then we rode the Mojave Road, and it's just a lot of sand. It's a little different than after Canyon. That's why. Obviously there's no canyon. It's all desert road. You know, kind of looks like a road with a bunch of sand on it, with little bushes on the side. Okay, it's like that for a while, and then it turns into like deep sand. Okay, like kind of dune sand sort of. And you're just riding, and you're looking for markers. There's these little square posts on the ground. Those are like, or square stakes is what I call them. And you just follow that, and they'll keep you on the Mojave Road. And I mean, there's a lot of roads, and they kind of go the same way too. So you don't have to stay on it. But that's to help you, help guide you. But I highly recommend you use a GPS out here. You'll get lost pretty easily. Okay? So you can figure out where to go. Oh my God, it's getting so windy. Sorry, it's getting really windy. Yeah, so there was a dune sand section, and then we kind of went up a hill, and it was a little bit rocky, typical desert riding stuff. And then we kind of went down a little bit, and then we go back on this desert. It's another desert road, no sand. Okay, so and then it's just a kind of a whoop section. It's just a bunch of whoops. Some sections of the Mojave Road just like that. It just whoops, and then eventually we got to here down the road from Reivew Road, okay? And we kept going, and then not too far, like a mile or two, we did here at Mojave Preserve already, and then we couldn't ride the dirt bike there anymore, okay? The dirt bike's in Mojave Preserve, okay? So you gotta go far to go, okay? So that if you want to do that, but just make sure if you're riding a dual sport, make sure you're comfortable, or an adventure bike, make sure you're comfortable riding it in deep sand. There's a lot of deep sand, dude. Just try not to stop in the deep sand. It's kind of hard, right? Just keep on going. If you stop, you might get stuck, right? But it was pretty hard packed. Alright, so that was a total of 19 miles to get from Basin Road to Mojave Road, and then ride Mojave Road to the preserve. That was about 18-19 miles, okay? And then we turned around and I double backed. I found a Nissan Sentra out there that got stuck in the sand. So I saw a tow truck earlier, so maybe they were looking for it. They couldn't find it. So. But it was on the Mojave Road. They were trying to do the Mojave Road. I bet you it was a rental. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. It's really windy right now. The camera's right behind my van, so it's getting really cold. And yeah, so yeah, and then we just double backed, and that was a total of almost 40 miles, okay? And yeah, so I think that's the longest section of the Mojave Road we might be doing. But tomorrow, I'm planning to do a double battery ride. So since the Light Bee is a moped, it's street legal, okay? So I'm gonna ride my Light Bee into the preserve as far as I can go, okay? There's a soda lake out there, soda dry lake. We're gonna go check that out. And then there's some Travelers Rocks or something. It's a big bunch of rocks that people just throw, people that pass by, they throw their rock there to put their name on it, and there's a big pile of rocks there. So I'm gonna add mine there. So see if you can find it. And then we're just gonna try to ride as much of Mojave Road until the battery runs out. Okay. And then when you get to Kelso Road or Kelso Baker Road, that I've already ridden that in the DR650, so I'm not really interested in doing any more than that. Okay, so I'm just trying to finish the last portion of Mojave Road. That's what the purpose of this trip was, to finish the Mojave Road. And I've done so far. I've done about like 75% of everything I wanted to do. So 75% accomplished. All right. So far, no big problems. Okay. I had problems with the KLX not starting the other day, okay? I tried to start it up and it didn't start, so I jumped it, and I think the battery might be going bad. It's got a Bike Master True Gel battery. I think it's just, I've had it for a long time, so it's time it's dying, but it hung in there today, okay? I used it a bunch of times and no problems. So no problems with the bike at all. So it was 40 miles. I don't actually know what the range of this bike is also, because it's a KLX 170. Since the last time I did any kind of desert riding on it, or long distance riding, it was a 140 still. So now it's a 170 with the big bore kit, and it has a KX65 carb. So I changed the settings on it a lot, and it has a hotter cam. Okay, so it just goes through the rev range like really fast now. Too fast. I wish I had like a wider gearing or something, or another gear. So yeah, I didn't have any problems with the bike. It ran great, and I just rode it 50 miles today. So I know I can at least go 50 miles with this. Okay, I haven't like tested it until the fuel till we hit reserve yet. Okay, so I didn't hit reserve. So I do know the range. You can go at least 50 miles with this, you know. And I checked the gas, and there was about a quarter, probably around a quarter of a gallon, a quarter of the tank left. Okay. So that lets me know we probably could do 60-70 miles on this bike. Much better range than the Light V. So I'm kind of disappointed in the Light V. It's just not good to ride in the desert because the range in the desert sucks, man. The sand just sucks the electrons out of it. It works so much harder. This bike, it feels like it has more. It has the flywheel, so it's got inertia to keep it going. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. It feels more efficient. if you can imagine that, right? Yeah, so alright, so after that I put the bikes back on the trailer and I drove down from Basin Road to Rasor Road. Okay, that's where we are right now. I'm in Rasor OHV. I've been in Rasor OHV the whole day. That's the area we're in, okay, where the Mojave Road passes. And then I drove my van about, yeah, so I drove 4 miles, my van down here 4 miles off of the freeway, okay, to this sign right here. This is like the only thing out here. There's a bunch of rocks out there, okay. And then I rode the KLX again, and I rode it to where we went earlier today, down that way, and it's only like 2 miles, 2 more miles, and then we hit the intersection where the Mojave Road is, and then you can start going to the preserve. And then I think it's another like 2 miles to get to the preserve. So we definitely can make it there in the Light V. I'm planning to do a 2 battery ride. So I'm gonna carry a battery in my backpack and then put a battery on the bike, okay? And the bike's probably gonna handle like crap because I'm so much heavier now, okay? But we'll try. we'll try. We'll take it easy. I think we'll just take it slow. Maybe if we can, you know, because there's just a lot of sand. But there's a dry lake out there, so I don't think it's gonna be all sand, okay? And we'll ride as much as we can till maybe the first battery is close to depleted, and then we'll turn around, and then I can do the rest later from the preserve from a later date. But after that, I'm planning to go to Dumont Dunes. Okay, so that's what I got going on tomorrow. Okay, I did find out there's some cool rock formations to go play around out there, and there's some like dune sand you can go ride up and stuff. The dunes aren't very good. I didn't really see any really nice dunes out there. I heard there are dunes out here, but I didn't find them. Okay, this place is freaking huge. Okay, there's just so much out here, and you can just literally ride anywhere you want, man. It's crazy. So all right, so that's the AAR for day 3 of HadesOmega Mojave dirt bike adventure. Look forward to tomorrow. We're gonna head into Mojave Preserve.